Welcome to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska with the Communications Department here at the City of Port St. Lucie. I'd like to welcome two special guests today from the Treasure Coast Business Summit, which is the Treasure Coast's largest business-to-business summit and expo. It's coming up on May 16th, and we have Lynette and Dana here to tell you all the details about this really great event that's coming up at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you for Dana for coming on. We have you on every year because this is such a great event for the Treasure Coast that you two produce for us every year. So can you, whoever wants to get started, just tell us about the Treasure Coast Business Summit. Who wants to get started?
Sure. I'll start. So the Treasure Coast has the Treasure Coast Business Summit. It's a unique opportunity. It has the expo, which is your exhibitor portion. We have over 120 exhibitors that come, display their wares, make day-to-day sales or day of sales, grab that low-hanging fruit that's in front of their customers. Over 800 people. And then the summit portion, which is the educational component that we're going to talk a lot about today, because we have some really great things going on in the summit portion.
And your expo is huge. It takes up a massive amount of space at the Civic Center, so it's definitely worth coming to just to see what some of these local businesses have to offer. About how many did you say you have set up this year? We'll have set up this year. Do you have a ballpark?
Have approximately 120 vendors.
Oh, wow. That's great. Okay. Yeah, and it's all kinds of stuff, right? Can you give us a few examples of some
Sure. So of course we have to start with our sponsors. So St. Lucie Battery and Tire is a major sponsor. WPBF, who's historically been a really just wonderful partner to work with. Also Mid-Florida Credit Union. Some of our other sponsors would be Southern Eagle Distributing, the Peter W. Bush Foundation, our founding fathers, DLF Media will be there. We have really just a nice variety of all businesses.
Okay, all kinds of things to explore at the expo.
Yeah, you'll have attorneys, pest management, you'll have doctor's offices, you'll have, just printers, you'll have a vast variety of so many local services and products that are there exhibiting for you to choose from, to do business with, and to have those relationships with. Meet new people or rekindle old friendships and renew those business relationships.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I remember, I think we found a printer at your expo last year through the new printer vendor. So it's got a whole variety. So from any kind of business need you could possibly think of, you probably will find someone at this expo.
You're right.
Yes, it's true. And it's not just small businesses. We have mid-sized businesses, we have large businesses, and so there's really something for everyone. So it's not just, an entrepreneurial focus, it's not just a small business focus or a mid-sized business focus. So we encourage everyone to come attend and find out what we have going on.
Yeah, all right, wonderful. So that's just one aspect of it. I just have to say, the noon, I have to put in a plug in here for the lunch City of Port St. Lucie update, where City Manager Russ Blackburn will be speaking. So I highly encourage everyone to stay for lunch, because he gives a really great overview of what's happening in the city, and he kind of gears it toward a business audience. So it's a really good opportunity to hear what's happening with growth and building and economic development in the city. So I had to put that little plug in out there.
No, it's a great marriage between the city and the chamber and the summit to be able to bring that educational piece in, and also no one has to leave for lunch.
Yes,
and they're going to get a lot of information that they just wouldn't get elsewhere, all in one place.
That is. But that's just one part of the educational aspect. You have a keynote speaker, correct? So last year it was Peter Bush of the Southern Eagle Distributing, and who did an awesome job. But who do you have this year?
This year we have Joey Miller, and he's the owner-founder of St. Lucie Battery and Tire, and they are celebrating their 50th year here on the Treasure Coast. And he's going to be telling his story from the beginning. And it's a great inspirational story about entrepreneurship and never giving up and always looking forward.
Perfect. Oh, that'll be great.
He started with nothing, and his family was here, And we don't even want to spill the beans because it is so amazing.
It's
unforgettable. It truly is unforgettable. And some of the advice that he gives about listening to your customer, and there's way more than that, so we won't divulge that. But just the pieces of advice that he has to offer to the audience through his life experience and through the different businesses that he has owned, including St. Lucie Battery and Tire with over 15 locations. Just to be able to capitalize on those opportunities that he encountered during the process is truly inspirational.
Yeah, that's a business that's been around for, like you said, how many years?
50 years.
So anyone who's been here for most of Port St. Lucie's life has seen and knows of this business because it's been around so long. So
what's really enchanting about the whole story is, as we tell people that Joey is our keynote speaker, somebody always has a Joey story.
Oh, okay.
And we've really found that he is truly an unsung hero in our community.
Oh, great.
He has his hands just really threaded throughout the Treasure Coast.
Wonderful. Well, that you just sold that, so I'm really, that sounds like that'll be a really great talk to look forward to. And then you have something else new that you're doing this year, which you call the Think Tank Experience, which is a play off something that we can't talk about, but it reminds me. It sounds like Think Tank, but it's not Think Tank.
It's a big fish.
Yeah, it's a big fish that
tank.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about this.
Sure. So in the afternoon, in lieu of breakout sessions, we have partnered with the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center at the college, Indian River State College, which has won the Aspen Award. Got to plug that.
Yes, that's
best college in the U.S.
accomplishment.
So we partnered with them, and in the afternoon we're going to be matching entrepreneurs with investors, and so there's going to be an educational component of that, just by way of witnessing that transaction and listening to those presentations, and then there'll be an entertainment component of that too, because we're going to make it a little fun. But it'll be an enriching experience not only for the people that are presenting, but for the audience as well, so they can grasp what does it take to actually bring a product or a service to the forefront in front of an investor, explain the process, look for funding, and then the SBDC walks them through. Dana, you want to take that?
Absolutely.
What a great opportunity.
The SBDC is a little hidden gem, and they're working so hard and have really come a long way with their messaging and to let people know what they offer our community as far as free resources when you are opening a business, when you're in the middle of the business, when you're in the trenches of a business, and through success and education. So we really want to highlight their services, because as we grow and our city continues to grow and new businesses come here, they can really take advantage of services that are not offered elsewhere.
Oh yeah, the SBDC is a great asset, and the city this year partnered up with them for their Business Accelerator program, which I've got to plug that too, because at the end of that, they can do a presentation and get a micro, or have a chance at a micro grant paid for by the city, which is like a couple $1,000s, which could pay for a project or promotion or something that you're doing in your business. So great it is. It's a great resource that we have here. So it's going to be fun to watch them at the Business Summit this year.
It is. And we're so proud to have them partner. Just as with the city, we're so proud to have your endorsement. It means a lot to us, and I think it adds a lot of value to the summit as well.
Oh, great. Well, it is. I think all of our whole council appreciates it and realizes that it is such a benefit to our community, so I think they recognize that. So
yeah, absolutely. Just with the growth in the city, it's exponential, and we continue to keep growing, and just allowing businesses to have those resources provided by local entities, but have this resource as well to come and experience growth and see it firsthand.
Actually, I think we put the SBDC right next to the city tax office at the summit, so you guys can kind of partner together with helping new businesses.
There you go. Perfect. That's strategic.
Strategically.
Is there anything else that's happening that I have not mentioned that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I want to mention WPBF TV25 is always a big partner. They love the Treasure Coast. They do a good job up here. So we definitely want to plug them, because our mistress of ceremonies is Felicia Rodriguez again.
Great,
celebrity anchor, love her.
She's great.
But she'll open up the day and talk a little bit about what they have going on, their support for the Treasure Coast, and we really appreciate their partnership as well. And I know their love for the Treasure Coast continues to grow.
Yeah, no, they are great. They do a lot of good stuff up here.
They do.
And then I know we have a cocktail hour. So the whole thing starts at 10 a.m., correct?
Yes.
Correct. That's when it kicks off. There is a cocktail hour where you will be presenting some awards. Is that true?
We will.
Happening again this year? Okay.
We'll be presenting the 3rd annual Trailblazer Award at the cocktail hour, and this is an award that's given to 4 different women, 1 woman from each county: Indian River, St. Lucie, Martin, and Okeechobee, nominated by their peers and voted on by a secret council.
Yeah.
So we're excited to be able to present women in the area with this award because they have kind of paved a way for the rest of us. So we love reading their stories and sharing that time with them. We'll also have Kayla Williams, who is Youth of the Year for Boys and Girls Clubs, St. Lucie County. She will be presenting her story at the cocktail hour as well.
That's great. The Youth of the Year always has a really great story to tell every single year. So.
And we appreciate Southern Eagle Distributing for taking care of the cocktail hour. They always sponsor that and endorse it. We love that.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you both for coming on. We really appreciate it. We're looking forward to it this year. We have there's still time to sign up, correct? Or is it?
There is. We have about 20 booths left.
Yeah. Okay.
So get them while you can. They're going every day.
Okay. And then
sponsorships are closed.
And then, but as far as attending, you can just show up?
Absolutely. So on the website, which is tcbizsummit.com, it's we'll put it up on the screen. tcbizsummit.com. There's opportunity for limited vendor booths left by category, and then as well as under the registration tab, we've incentivized participation for chamber memberships, and then you can purchase tickets. You can also show up day of and be a part of it as well. So please don't think that you need to do anything in advance. You can show up May 16th, come to the door, and join the Business Summit.
Wonderful.
There is also a link if you'd like to sign up for the Chamber Luncheon. That is a separate ticketed event. So there is a link to sign up there as well.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh, one more thing we want to mention.
Sure.
Headshots this year. We're doing professional headshots. We have a professional media and photography company coming in offering 10 shots for $49. So bring a jacket, bring something to wear. They have a hair and makeup artist right there. 10-minute slot, $49. Get your business headshots at the Business Summit.
That is a really good service, yes. And a lot of people don't have them, and they just don't know even where to start to get that, so you're bringing it to them. So. Yes. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you both. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you on May 16th.
Thank you, Sarah.
At the Port St. Lucie Civic Center.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after these messages.